looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw. Townsend got his man complete over the middle. That's Walton. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Palmer. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down, Townsend. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
Yeah, maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rich. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Rich. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Looking to throw on second down. Townsend. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd and 2. Townsend. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta regains possession of the football.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Mike check 33. 33. Check.
Throwing to start the drive. Rich. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Okay, break.
On 3rd and 2, Rich, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
To throw on 3rd down, Townsend. And that's incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44.
And it will be Falcon football.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a toss here, short side. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
To throw on second down. Rich. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff.
Throwing after the interception. Townsend. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Townsend. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the gun on 3rd down. Townsend. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw. Rich. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Rich. Being chased out left.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Operating from the gun. Rich buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the check. Check back 33. So don't say nothing. Back check 33. 33. Coming to you.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Boy, so that likely would have forced a 4th down were it not for the penalty. Instead, a gift of 15 yards.
That's a tough way to get a gift, isn't it? But the yardage, secondary to what you just described. The big result, a free first down.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The 4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
A try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So now the Eagles down by 7. A little over 20 seconds to go. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's back to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Atlanta,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
and they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss, and they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.